Hey everybody, it's Josh.
And it's Yusuf.
Yes, so we're back with another episode of Super Friends. Hopefully we can get a lot more regular with these episodes. We have
Oh no.
Superman, Man of
Oh
Steel
my
related
God.
news. so, um,
Is this why you were pressed to do this episode? You were like, hey, Yusuf, I'm going to kill you on this episode, bro. Okay. Go ahead.
there's been a rumor for a while that we would get a Shazam cameo from him, from Henry Cavill playing Superman, and it could have easily happened, and I'm sure they could still find a way to kind of slide it in there, maybe subliminally, under everyone's noses because he's still in fantastic shape. He's actually bigger than he was in Batman v Superman or Justice League because he bulked up even more to play his role in the Witcher series. So
Hmm.
definitely, I mean, like Henry Cavill, he said numerous times he still wants to play the role. Jason Momoa said he's still playing the role. He hasn't been let go or recasted. And there's rumors that he wasn't able to get a director yet for the solo Superman film, and WB kind of has been more hard pressed on it. The rumor was that he wanted authority over, I guess, the story and as well the director. But now reports are coming out that's not true. I mean, honestly, I don't think Henry Cavill really has the sway for that kind of demands.
Yeah.
Especially if the director they
Yeah.
get is someone like if they got like a Del Toro, right, or a Matt Reeves caliber director. I don't really think they're gonna listen to what Henry Cavill wants them to do. I think it might be the other way around, and I really think this report might have been misstating the truth potentially, and I think the truth might be closer to Henry Cavill just wants a collaborator
Yeah.
on his project. Like he wants someone who's gonna bring fresh ideas, but also let him maybe throw some ideas in there as well, because he's a huge fan of the character. So I'm
Yes.
sure he has a lot of ideas of the type of Superman he might want to play, which might be a bit different than what's been done before. And he's actually even said it, I think, too, like things he would like to add to the character before he starts
Yeah.
balding too much. But no, it's foul. But yeah, I mean, what do you think though about those quote unquote reports and
Okay, well, to piggyback off of what you were just saying, I think that that is something that I wouldn't mind seeing Cavill do, because I think everybody else has had a chance to do that with their character, implementing things that they think that the character would do, whether it's how they say a certain line or, um, just how they're walking. I think, the little things, the small details, or it could be something big. I think that Henry Cavill should definitely have that option to do that if he has the chance to come back and the Superman character lives on through him. Because Ben Affleck got to do that with Batman, I know for a fact, and Gal did it with Wonder Woman. Her and Patty really collaborated on certain things. Like she pitched certain ideas to Patty, and then Patty would let her go through with it, see how it played out. So I think that that's something Cavill could do. But I also agree with you when I say that I don't think he has the pull like that. It's funny that we're talking about that because I remember those rumors coming up too around like when was it? Like right before Justice League came out. I think it was when those set reports came out.
yeah.
The set reports that they forced out so everybody knew, hey, we're having fun on set. Um, I think that I remember those reports coming out then too. That that this was at a time when they were really confident in what they were going to do with Superman. And then things changed when the movie came out. So, I don't think he has that pull like that as much as I'd like to think he does.
Yeah, I mean, he
I
just
think I
doesn't.
don't even think there's anybody in that. I think the only person right now in that franchise that could have that type of say so would maybe be Gal
No,
because
not
of
not
how.
even.
But I
It'd be
listen,
all right. Go
hold
ahead.
on. Because of how because of what that character did and sort of like that like the movement that was going on with it behind it and everything. But I don't even think she has that. That's why I said I think she'd probably be the only thing like the closest to it. Um, but I don't see anybody having that.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
sorry. Go ahead.
but as far as like Cavill, I'm excited to see him in Witcher, and I think that it's awesome that he's continuing to get other roles because I'm a Henry Cavill fan more than I am a Henry Cavill Superman fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I think it's dope to see him continue to get roles like this, big roles, especially because he was really good in Mission Impossible. He got to have a little charisma, show off his charisma, and I thought that that was pretty cool. But I don't know. I'm not ready for him to leave, and it's funny coming from me, a person that didn't get on the Man of Steel train until later. But man, yeah, I'm gonna miss him. It's already sad. I'm already crying.
Yeah, for me personally, I think none of the DC actors besides Jason Momoa at this moment have any pull whatsoever.
Jason Momoa was also the one I meant to say.
Until the next Wonder Woman movie comes out. I think if that's a hit, then yeah, you got some more pull going. But I'm just saying that because right now they're in a place where they could just reboot everything. You know what I mean? Besides Aquaman, because that just came out. With Henry, though, I mean, I remember watching him in that movie he did, the spy one with Armie Hammer, I think. And he had some charisma in that one as well. I mean, I liked him in it. I do think that there's definitely a lot more they could do with him as an actor because I think he's a lot more talented than maybe people give him credit for. Because a lot of people haven't seen him in like his TV work as well, where that's kind of like where he made his name for himself before he jumped to film. I think, you know, for the most part. But I mean, they say he also wants like more money and stuff like that as well, which is holding things up. And honestly, my response to that is, well, what do you expect? He plays Superman. I mean, the guy is considered a rising star right now with like roles like Mission Impossible and everything, which was a success. And at the same time, like, I mean, like, it always blows my mind when like, you know, like star players want like for a sports team, they want, you know, more money from their next contract, or like Le'Veon Bell. Sorry about that. Like Le'Veon Bell like wants more money for his contract. Everyone freaks out. Or Henry, or like they want securities, or like Henry Cavill wants more money to keep playing Superman. Well, like, what do you expect? I mean, like, it's Superman. You know, he's not playing, you know, Alfred. He's not voicing Crypto the Superdog. You know, he's playing Superman. Like, there's a lot of physicality he has to get prepared for that role just to look like Superman. I mean, I don't blame him. All the months you have to put in to like just look a certain way for 2 hours of footage people are actually going to see. Yeah, I mean, all things considered, I think they need to stop this whole like game where they're saying they're gonna prioritize like Supergirl.
I don't
like no like that's not that's not a jab to Supergirl, but I'm just saying like they need to stop trying to use that as like a chip against like Henry Cavill Superman because I'm thinking it's like, you know, in no world Superman is Superman. He's the most popular hero in the world. Like it's like him, Batman, Spider-Man are like the three most recognizable heroes in the whole world. You know what I mean? So it's like, you're not going to just be able to replace that. Like, people recognize the symbol on Supergirl's chest, but that's because it's Superman symbol. So it's like, I feel like some respect needs to be given to Superman, that you're not just going to, like, use Supergirl as some sort of bargaining chip. Like, that's not really going to work, especially because she already has her own show. So you'd probably have to cancel that show to make the Supergirl movie based on how WB usually kind of acts about these things. But I mean, at the same time, it might not be true because there's a Flash show and they want to make a movie. And all right, thanks for watching. Though that was episode, I don't remember what episode, like 132 maybe. I can't legacy numbering. I don't remember. But episode 2 of season 2 of Superfriends. Yes. Come back next week, and we'll see you guys later.